Well, it's that time of the month. Yes, it is. It's the 1st of December, which means it is the start of the Global Good News Challenge, 12-day challenge for December. In fact, you can start your challenge anytime within December. However, I'm choosing to start today, the very first day of December, the start of summer here on the Gold Coast. I must say we've had a scorcher today. It was really humid today on the Gold Coast. Then we had rain, and then it went back to being just calm, kind of like Melbourne weather. It's interesting, a lot of people have moved to the Gold Coast lately from Melbourne and Sydney, and I think they've brought the weather with them somehow. Anyway, it's still glorious, absolutely blessed here to be on the Gold Coast, and this is a opportunity for you, if you'd like to participate in the Global Good News Challenge, to not just have free marketing for yourself, but also to feel amazing when you share gratitude and good news. It's something I started in June 2020 during COVID, when there was a whole lot of negative news going on in the mainstream media. And I'd also had a few friends at that point had suicided. I've had 4 friends actually who've suicided by the age of 45. And I've had depression over the years, working as a journalist for many years in the media. It's a very stressful business. And, before that being going through a few of life's challenges and going through my ups and downs, as we all do. And I think the more we can practice getting into gratitude, the better it will be, not just for ourselves, but for everyone around us. So with the December Global Good News Challenge, what I'm going to be doing is sharing with you every single day 12 ways to manifest your dreams. So the first way I'm going to share today at the end of my Global Good News Challenge, and then every day for 12 days in a row, I will be sharing with you another way that you can manifest your dreams up until day 12, and then you'll get the whole lot then. So stay tuned. So the way this works is very simple. You just do a live video. You can do it on a platform like I'm using, which is StreamYard, or you can just hold your phone up and do a live video on the social media platform of your choice. Could be Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, whatever you like to do a live video on. And just share your name, what you do, 3 things you're grateful for, and a piece of good news. And what will happen then is, for December, we have a 12-day challenge because it's the 12th month. So the idea is, when you start your challenge, which you can start anytime right up until the end of December, 12 days in a row of doing these short live videos is the challenge. If you miss a day, you go back to day 1 and start again. Terry Cooper's with us on LinkedIn. Hello, Terry. Yes, I want to join you. Fantastic. Well, all the details you will find in the Global Good News Challenge Facebook page. Pinned to the top of the page, you will find all the details. Just look for this little happy sunflower right here. And this is what the page looks like right there on screen. And if you go to my link tree, you'll actually see all of my social links, including the Global Good News Challenge. It's absolutely free. It is a fantastic exercise to share more good news, to get in a better state, to be in a happier state yourself, and also to appreciate life that little bit more, and acknowledge yourself too for where you have achieved, and where you've come through some challenges in your own life too. Is something we often don't acknowledge ourselves for, particularly the high achievers amongst us. I know a lot of you on LinkedIn, some really high achievers that are in my circle of friends. And sometimes when you're a high achiever, you can be really hard on yourself sometimes. And sometimes it can feel like no matter how much you do, it's not enough. Who feels like that? And sometimes, and I find the older I get, the days just fly. They absolutely fly. Good to see you there, Terry. They fly. I feel like I wake up and then it's time to go to bed again. Literally every day just feels like that. And I know I get a lot done. I am very productive in my day, and I do find at the end of the day there's still so much more to do. So I guess that's what's happening, when you have a big life, and even when you have team, as I do as well. It's still something that I think, if you're going to be up to big things in life, there's going to be a time where you will be doing the hard yards, you'll be doing the long hours, etc. And it's important to enjoy the journey while you do it. So the challenge, very simple, just share your name, what you do, 3 things you're grateful for, and a piece of good news. That's the minimum. Okay, you can share more things you're grateful for. You can share more good news if you'd like to. And then if you hashtag Global Good News Challenge, we'll then see your challenge and we'll share it out also to thousands of people through our Facebook groups. And we'll also add you to a private group on Facebook as well called Global Good News Challenge. Terry says, so this would appear on my Facebook post. In Facebook, you just search at the top, go Global Good News Challenge. You'll see the page. Just like the page, Terry, and you'll see all the details on how to participate. So yes, you could do a Facebook Live on your Facebook profile if you'd like to. And as long as you've hashtag Global Good News Challenge, we'll see it and we'll share the challenge and share it out to thousands of people for you as well. Got beautiful Rita here. Hello, Rita, my good friend in Sydney. Rita from Red Peacock Cosmetics. I gave you a good plug on the Barry Crocker interview today, Rita. Great to see you there. And Michelle wants to check out some of your lipsticks as well, Michelle Slight. So the Red Peacock brand's getting out there. And I've got some of your lipstick on right now. In fact, I've got a blend of 2 of your shades on right now, Rita, and love your lipsticks. Dena's in the house. Hello, Dena. Dynamic duo. This is the other half here. Good evening, Miss Dena. Good evening. She says, good evening, Aldwin Media Queen. Nice to see you in the house. And we have here, Terry's asking the live, how many minutes? Look, Terry, some people do it between 1 to 3 minutes, right? In fact, I've seen people do it for about a minute. In fact, I've even seen it done for 40 seconds. So you can actually do it very quickly. I tend to go on a bit longer because I explain a bit about it. And I've added something extra in that nowadays when I do a challenge, I also give extra content as well. So today, for example, 12 ways to manifest your dreams, I'm going to be giving the first step today in that, just to add a little bit more to it. But really, you could do it as short or as long as you like. And in fact, with the beautiful Rita, we did it for 1 hour and 11 minutes recently in Sydney. We went for 1 hour and 11 minutes. That was an absolutely incredible interview with Barry today. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Rita. That's great. I'm so glad you enjoyed that. It was 1 hour and 45 minutes with Barry Crocker, 88 years of age. And he recited poetry. He sang for us. He shared some phenomenal stories of how he sang for Frank Sinatra and how he met Barbara Streisand. And oh my gosh, the stories that man has, absolutely incredible. So if you haven't seen that interview, then check it out. Definitely. You'll see that in my link tree as well. Go to my YouTube channel and you can see the replay of that if you missed it. It's definitely worth watching. It's very entertaining. He's a phenomenal guy. And I actually interviewed him 21 years ago when he was doing Barry Crocker's banjo show. He did a one-man show at the Gold Coast Arts Centre. I interviewed him back then, 2002, 21 years ago on the Gold Coast when I was a journalist at the Sun newspaper. So it's extraordinary now, 21 years later, to be interviewing him and to see his amazing career that he's had. And what a joy of a man and absolute gem. Such a humble man too, really beautiful, beautiful soul. And, people like that inspire me. People, and he says, he's just an average guy, and all these famous people he's met, they're just like you and I, they go to the bathroom and, and it's true. They are just like you and I. It's just people have followed their passions. They've become well known for what they do. They've tapped into their genius and they've run with it, and they've been resilient and, gone through all the ups and downs that go with the journey of being a creative and doing that. So, that was a wonderful interview today. I'm so glad you enjoyed that, Rita. It's beautiful. I hope that answered your question there, Terry. So as short or as long as you like. So let's get stuck into today's one for me. So again, this is the format. You share your name, what you do, 3 things you're grateful for, and a piece of good news. My pleasure, Terry. My pleasure. All right, so here's mine. Hi, I'm Aldwin Alternate, also known as the Media Queen. What I do is I help people be seen, heard, and known through the mass media. That's through publicity and through online media. And what that does is it helps build your influencer profile, helps build your impact, help you leave a legacy, and helps you make a bigger difference in the world. 3 things I'm grateful for is I'm grateful for all my beautiful connections on social media. In fact, some of you right here commenting right here on this video now. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for joining me. In fact, I was looking through my Facebook feed earlier today, and I just thought, oh my gosh, I've got extraordinary people all over the world. I've got friends at the moment who are over in Florida. They're just about to go to Date with Destiny with Tony Robbins. I've got friends in Egypt right now having a great time over there. And, you know, there's people doing extraordinary things all over the world that just happen to be in my circle of friends and in my connections. And so grateful for you and for people living their full lives. I love seeing that. It's pretty cool when I have a lot of friends that go traveling. It's so cool because I could be here on the Gold Coast and I kind of feel like I'm traveling the world watching people's stories and seeing what they're up to. It's a great bonus, I guess, of having this kind of media now where we have stories and reels and we can see snippets of what people are up to all over the world. It is an extraordinary opportunity to be able to do that from wherever you are in the world, to be able to see the world like that. You know, once upon a time, what did we do before we could do video calls, right? So that's another thing I'm grateful for today, is I'm grateful for this technology to be reaching you and to be able to connect with people all over the world. I'm so grateful. And my good news is today, of course, we interviewed Barry Crocker today for Media Queen TV, which is extraordinary. I also have another fantastic interview coming up next Wednesday, and I'll share the topic with you. It's quite a hot one, and a lot of people don't know about this. It's going to be on December 6th, so next Wednesday. I'm going to be interviewing a lady called Rhonda Shelley, and the topic is the hub connecting conscious singles and communities. So Rhonda has created this hub that connects conscious singles and communities, which is very, very cool. So we're going to be sharing all about that. That's going to be 4:00 next Wednesday, December 6th. Also next week, an amazing lady called Anna Berger is doing a free challenge on subconscious recoding of the mind. And this is very, very powerful. In fact, I paid $297 US when I did her challenge. 5-day challenge, and she's actually offering it for free during December, which is extraordinary. It's starting at 5 a.m. Queensland time, 6 a.m. New South Wales time on Tuesday morning, going for 5 days in a row. And so if you've had some areas in your life where maybe you've felt a bit stuck or you just want to get faster results, then what Anna teaches is absolutely extraordinary, and you will love what she does. And so if you want to go along to that, just reach out to me, or, and I can send you the link for that. For her 5-day subconscious recoding challenge. Actually, I'll put I've actually got a press release on her up on my website, which I will actually just grab now, and I'll pop it in here. And then that will actually have the link at the end of it. So if you go there to aaxpose.com and go to the news section. So we've done a press release here, 5 tips to overcome anxiety this festive season. And at the bottom of that article, you'll see the Recode Your Mind challenge, and just put the code in there and you will get it for free. She's never done this for free before that I know of. And as I say, I paid $297 US when I did it. So I highly recommend that you go along and check that out and come and join us, 5 a.m. Queensland or 6 a.m. New South Wales time from next Tuesday for 5 days in a row. You're going to love it. And there it is there. So if you just hop along to my website, and you'll see that link there, aaxpose.com, and just go to the news section there. You'll see that press release and you'll see the link to that challenge. So there's some more good news of some exciting things coming up. And of course, it's weekend here on the Gold Coast and around the world, no doubt. Well, in America, it's still Thursday for you guys, I would say, coming into Friday. However, for most of us over this side of the world in Australasia, it is now the weekend. Basically, it's 11 p.m. almost at night. This is a bit of an early challenge for me. Rita's normally joining me at midnight doing these challenges. And I must say, I was feeling a bit tired half an hour ago, and I thought to myself, no, I'm going to get up. I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to do this challenge. And that's the thing about it. It is a constant practice. As much as I love doing videos, I love being on camera, and I love interviewing people and all that kind of stuff, sometimes I just get tired, and sometimes I really don't feel like doing it. And, and then that's the challenge of doing 12 days in a row, right? This is the challenge. And it just takes that, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go, let's do it, right? And that's all it is to do it. And I challenge you to, not just do the Global Good News Challenge, but where in your life have you been procrastinating about something that maybe you've been sitting in the background with it, and what have you been procrastinating, and that you can now take to the next level. All right, so now for the 12 ways to manifest your dreams. So the first one I'm going to share for day one of 12 of the Global Good News Challenge. The first step for you is to clarify your vision. Clearly define your goals and your dreams. Write these down. It's very powerful, writing down what you want for your life. Be very specific. And a bonus opportunity for you is to create a vision board to visualize what you want in all the different areas of your life. And I usually do a vision board every year, at the beginning of every year. And I think, this time of year now, as we come into December, I know a lot of people are freaking out because it's almost Christmas. It's like, where the hell did the year go, right? Where the hell did the year go? It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's Christmas. And I can't believe I'm turning 50 in January, and we're planning a really big party in January. So stay tuned for that. Myself and Jeff Tester have got a few things up our sleeve. We're going to be doing a double whammy party coming up in January. It's going to be huge. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be really cool. But there we are. The years fly by. I mean, look, Barry Crocker, he says, I'm 88 years old. He said, on the inside, I feel like 88, he said today. And this is the thing. My dad, on the other hand, he says, he's 85. He feels like he's 21 on the inside. And that's what happens, right? Our body ages. And, Helen Mirren actually has a beautiful video online, which I shared very gracefully. And she says, accept you are as you are. And every day on the planet truly is a blessing. There's a lot of people that haven't made it through this day. There's a lot of people that died through COVID, as we saw, way too young. There's a lot of people who just have not made it to this point. And in fact, a third of people die by the age of 65. And I think every day is so precious, and a day that we can show gratitude and love our lives and look at how can we improve 1% every day. Just that little 1%, at the end of the year, you'll have a 365% improvement. Risha says, yes, we are night owls. I'm putting up my Christmas decorations. It's going to take me a few days in between working. I can imagine, Rita, I'm sure you'll put on a spectacular display there at your gorgeous house. I'm sure that will be amazing. So have fun with that. And, that is a beautiful thing about Christmas. I must say, I love the Christmas lights, and it is the season to be jolly, my friends. So here's to more jolliness this season. And wherever you're at in life, it's absolutely perfect. Okay, so notice if you're beating yourself up about something, or, it's not going to help the situation, all right? You are where you are. Everything has brought you to this point, and here's to making the most of every precious moment moving forward, and being in the moment, enjoying the present as much as possible as well. Life truly is an amazing gift. So there we have, there's the first of our 12 ways to manifest your dream life. Or your dreams, 12 ways to manifest your dreams. So clarify your vision, number one. Tomorrow we'll come back with number 2 of our 12 on our second day of the December 12-day Global Good News Challenge. If you haven't checked out that Barry Crocker interview today, then definitely go and check it out. Thanks to Lynn Santa also. She's a good friend of Barry's, very well connected, and Priscilla Presley. He talked about how he met up with Priscilla Presley as well, and how he saw Elvis, and oh my gosh, the things that man has seen since 1935 when he was born. He was born the same year as Elvis, actually. Extraordinary, amazing man. And that really lights me up, is interviewing people who love their lives and have so much passion and joy. And at 88, he brought so much joy in that interview today. And I'm sure if you watch it, you will get a smile on your dial through that interview. It really was very, very special. And I'm very honored to have been able to interview Barry Crocker today. So I hope you enjoy it as well, and hope you have an extraordinary weekend. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 2 of my 12 Global Good News Challenge for December 2023. And also to share more tips with you on how you can manifest the future of your dreams, manifest your dreams, 12 ways. We're coming up the next 12 days. So look forward to chatting with you then. And as a bonus exercise today, before I go, how about letting us know, what are you grateful for today? What's one thing you're grateful for today? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Sending you much love and blessings. And as Gandhi says, be the change you wish to see in the world. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me.